Hey, it's about 9 o'clock Friday night. Good Friday, for those that observe it. Um, I watched Little Fella all day. Ashley worked till 3, picked up Spence and came home. But as she still has not, cannot lift more than so many pounds, I hung around and, helped with the kids, keep them from jumping on her and everything. Well, I'm worn out. That little fella, he sure is a character. He doesn't really talk. He points a lot, and he does that with his hands, as if I'm supposed to read baby sign language. He's a good kid. They're both good kids. Brian got some new books for Spencer. Ashley thinks he's beyond that, but I think it's good reinforcement. They're the thick page books, like cardboard page, and his hands are not made for hitting, feet are not made for kicking. Loud voices only outside, various things like that. Maybe about 6 to 8 pages long, and very colorful, very nice, very simply spoken. What else can we do with hands if we don't hit with them? We can eat with them, we can play music with them, we can this and we can do that. Spencer needs it. He needs to understand why. Not the fact that he knows you're not supposed to hit, but why? What else can you do instead? A lot of grown-ups will say, don't do that, don't do that. But they won't, you don't know why. Don't want you to do it, but what can I do? This book tells you what you can do, which I think is really good. Makes you think. All I grew up with, thou shalt not, My whole life was you shall not, you will not. But never told what I could do. Never praised for anything I could do. I had a different situation, but yeah, I like these books. I like them a lot. And they were made in Minnesota. Yay! Right now, that noise you hear in the back is a homemade pizza. I want to get it as done as I can get it. This microwave oven I don't think is as hot as it says that it's set on 425, but I don't think it gets that hot. So I'm going to leave it in there for a little while. Chew on it, go to bed. And tomorrow we'll be watching kids with Ashley all day till Brian comes home again at almost 8 o'clock at night. So it'll be 12 hours. It's very tiring. It really is. Sometimes I start drifting. But the baby gets a bottle right before bed. He knows it. So Mama filled up a bottle for him. And he was sitting in the kitchen. He decided to sit in there. It's a hard tile floor. And I was just sitting and waiting. Brian went up to take a shower when he got in. And the baby started and I thought I better hold him so he doesn't flop on the floor and bang his head on the tile. Looked like a trumpet player, with that bottle. So I held him, and he was asleep, but he managed to get the last drops out of that bottle. Oh my God, don't get in the way of him and the food. He's into taking a bite of stuff. He came up to me and bit onto my sweater and pulled it. Bit on my shirt and pulled it. And if you're not careful, it'll bite your skin or your finger or whatever. But there was a pillow on the couch, big one, and he went up and he started pulling and biting on the pillow. And I said, no, 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 I don't want you being known as a pillow biter. I don't know if Mama knows what that means. I hope not, because it's really not a nice thing. But, yeah, kiddos are in bed, Mom and Dad are in bed. We are having something on Easter Sunday. I think it might be some kind of brunch. Egg tacos. I'm from the Midwest. I've never heard of egg tacos. I'll just have bacon, thank you. Moo. Move over so I can reach the bacon. Yeah. Oh, golly, golly. Yeah. My friend sent me a picture of me sitting in the front row of the concert that he played in. I look so trash, white trash. I'm not the one that's the most beautiful. I can't really look presentable. And for the most part, I don't care, but sometimes I do want to look nice and I just can't. So, oh well. I'm not going to stew about it. Tomorrow, Saturday, all day. It's going to be a long one. It was rainy and dreary today, so it makes the guy even more tired. Barometric pressure is falling, so it's good sleeping weather. There will be times that I can come over here and do what I need or want to do over here tomorrow, because Ash will be, she'll be home, but it's like when they're taking their naps. You know, I don't have to lift the baby when he's sleeping. When he's done sleeping, take him out, yeah. But, do I mind it? No, I don't. What else am I going to do, really? I haven't really cracked open that book about writing children's books. I guess there's so many books that I always seem to start them and have several in rotation at the same time. I've always been like that. So many irons in the fire. Well, I don't know how long I have till the pizza's done. Half an hour maybe. It'll probably be a little burnt crisp thing. Tough to chew. I don't care. And the kitty cat, I'm sure, will tell me to go to bed, so I can get up in the morning and go upward and onward.